Good morning, children. Today I am going to teach you sentence construction. Now, children, before I will start teaching you how to construct a sentence, I want you to revise vocabulary words of which we have to construct sentences. The first word is horns. Horns are present at the head of goat, sheep, or any other animals. Now, see, children, they are present in pairs. What are pairs? When two things are present together. When two things are present together. So horns, these are the permanent outgrowths present at the head of animals. These are very hard. They may have pointed ends or they may be curved. The next word is cliff. Cliff. What is a cliff? Steep face of rock. What is a cliff? Steep face of rock. Now see, children, this is a cliff. Steep face of rock. Third word, straw. Straw. What is a straw? A dried stalk of grains. Dried stalk of grains. Now see, children, these are all straws. You can see these are all dried stalks of grains. These are all piled together. Bricks. Rectangular blocks made up of dried clay. These rectangular blocks are the building material. All the houses and the buildings, they are made up of bricks. Bricks. These are bricks. Rectangular blocks made up of dried clay. Is it clear, children? These are all bricks. We make houses, buildings from these bricks. The next word is chimney. Chimneys are present at the top of houses and factories, and these are responsible for letting smoke out of the house or from the factory. What is the purpose of this chimney? Smoke goes out into the air with the help of this chimney. These chimneys do not let smoke spread in the house. Rather, with the help of the chimney, all the smoke goes out into the air. Because you know smoke is harmful for the health. Is it clear, children? Chimney. Chimney is responsible for expelling smoke out into the air rather than spreading in the house. Now, children, you have to do these words' meanings in your notebooks. Before you will start writing, you have to write date, day, and topic at the top. And even before, you have to write your index. Is that clear, children? Now, let's start with the first word. Horn. A permanent hard outgrowth found in pairs on heads of cattle, sheep, and goat. I will read it again. Horn, meaning a permanent hard outgrowth found in pairs on heads of cattle, sheep, and goat. What is permanent? Permanent means which is present for long, which cannot be reverted, which cannot be removed. It is present for ever. Okay? Forever present. On the head of the cattle, sheep, and goat. Cliff. Steep rock face. Cliff. Steep rock face. Number 3. Straw. Dried stalks of grains. Straw. Dried stalks of grains. Have you ever seen grains? Have you ever seen a wheat plant? Exactly. The dried stalk of wheat plant. Chimney. Outlet for smoke. Chimney. Outlet for smoke. Bricks. Rectangular block of dried clay. Rectangular block of dried clay. Huff and puff. Huff and puff. Now, what is the meaning of huff and puff? To breathe in a noisy, angry way. What is huff and puff? To breathe in a noisy, angry way. Number 7, and the last word, escaped. Children, please read it with me. Escaped. To get away, to get free from danger. For instance, I escaped from a dark, haunted house. Now, children, you know the meanings of all the words. let's construct sentenences of these words. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words. What sort of group of words? Which makes complete sense. Which makes complete sense. So what is a sentence? A group of words which makes complete sense or which makes complete meaning. For example, Ali is reading a book. Ali is reading a book. It is a complete sentence. It is a complete sentence. Why? Because it is making a sense. This sentence is telling us that Ali is reading a book. Next example. Amna loves to play in the park. Amna loves to play in the park. The children, again, it's a complete sentence because it is making a sense. It is giving us a complete meaning. Amna park. Is this a sentence, children? Amna park. Do you think this is a sentence? No, this is not. Why? Because this is not at all making any sense. Because Amna park is not at all making any sense. This is senseless. The next. Now look at this bottom. The sentence written in the bottom. He runs. Do you think it's a sentence? He runs. Now children, tell me whether it's a sentence or not. Excellent. This is a sentence. Why do you think that this is a sentence? Because it is making complete sense. This particular he runs sentence is telling us that he is running or he runs. Book Ali. Do you think this is a sentence? Book Ali. Now children, tell me, book Ali. Is this a sentence? No, not at all. Why? Because this is not making any sense. Books are on the table. Now children, tell me, is this a sentence? Absolutely correct. Yes, this is a sentence. Why? Because this complete sentence is making a sense. This sentence is telling us that books are on the table. A sentence always starts with a capital letter and ends in a full stop. Okay, children? A sentence always starts with a capital letter and ends in a full stop, except for whenever there are sentences which are questions. Is it clear, children? We will discuss it later. What are the sentences which depicts questions? He runs very fast. He. H is capital because sentence is starting from the word he. H is capital. And see, children, we have placed a full stop. We have placed a full stop at the end of the sentence. If you will not put this full stop, the sentence will not be complete. I am going to school. I am going to school. Now, see, children, the sentence is ending in the full stop and I is capital. So, this is a complete perfect sentence. Sarah is sleeping at the moment. Sarah is sleeping at the moment. Full stop. And sentence is starting with capital letter. Sarah is a proper noun. Anyhow, even if it is present between the sentence, Sarah, the S of Sarah will be capital because it is a proper noun. Maria likes to play with toys. Full stop in the end and M of Maria is capital. But again, children, since it's a proper noun, so even if Maria was present in the middle of the sentence, M must be capital. Is it clear, children? A sentence starts with a capital letter, ends in a full stop. Never ever forget to put full stop in the end, except for questions. Types of sentences. There are several types of sentences, but here we are going to discuss statements and questions. What are statements? When a sentence tells something, it is called a statement. Statement always ends with a full stop. Now let's discuss an example. I am going to bring some apples for you. I am going to bring some apples for you. Now children, this is a statement. And what is this statement telling us? That I am going to bring apples for someone. What is this statement telling? That I am bringing apples for someone. Now I is capital and there is a full stop in the end. And this sentence is a statement. Now, when a sentence asks something, it is called a question. Now we'll discuss what are the questions. When a sentence asks something, may I drink water? Do you need a pen? So I'm asking something. So these are all questions. A question always ends with a question mark. What is a question mark? Children, here. This is a question mark. Where, why, how, what, when. All these are the starters for a question. Where, why, how, what, when. All these are the starting points of the question. A question may begin with these words. Where's my ball? See, there's a question mark. What is a sentence? Again, there's a question mark because this is a question. This particular sentence is asking something. Why are you looking upset today? Why are you looking upset today? Again, since this is a question, so we have placed question mark in the end. And again, this is an asking statement. We are asking something. We are asking, why is he upset today? Is it clear, children? Now let me tell you some more questions. How old are you? Again, I'm asking you something. So this is a question. It will start with the capital letter and end in a question mark. Let's make sentences. The first word is horns. Now children, in order to give you a concept, I have constructed some sentences as an example for you. You will take help from these sentences, but you have to write your own sentences. These sentences are only to give you an idea, but you have to construct your own sentences in a beautiful handwriting in your notebooks. Horns. Now children, you know the meaning of the word. Always construct a sentence that depicts a meaning. Let's make sentences now. The first word is horns. The goat has sharp horns on its head. Now children, this sentence clearly depicts that horns are present at the head of a goat. See, the meaning of horns is very clear with this sentence. Next sentence. Giraffes are the only animals born with horns. My sheep has curly horns. My sheep has curly horns. See children, sheep, they have curly horns. Cliff. I climbed at the cliff during my visit to northern areas. I climbed at the cliff during my visit to northern areas. Children, this sentence clearly depicts that cliffs are present in the northern areas or the areas which are full of mountains. Don't stand at the edge of the cliff. So see children, this sentence clearly depicts that cliffs are very high, so it is very dangerous to stand at the edge of a cliff. Don't stand near the edge of the cliff. They were standing up on the cliff. This sentence clearly shows that cliffs, they are very, very high. The next word is chimney. Stay away from the chimney top as smoke is coming out. So see children, this sentence clearly depicts that chimneys are meant for taking the smoke out of the house. The smoke from the chimney rose up in the air. So see, again, you clearly get an idea that smoke is coming out of the chimney and going towards the air, out of the house. Bricks. My house is made up of red bricks. Again, this sentence clearly depicts that houses are made up of bricks. Bricks are building blocks of all houses in the city. Again, the sentence is clearly depicting or reflecting the meaning of the word bricks. Huff and puff. The lion will huff and puff when you will put him in the cage. Now see children, when we will put a lion in the cage, the lion will get angry, and when the lion will get angry, he will breathe very loudly. So this sentence again clearly depicts meaning of huff and puff. They will huff and puff while carrying sofa upstairs. So children, when we exercise or we run, we breathe very fast. So again, the meaning of huff and puff is very clear from this sentence. Good job children. Now construct all the sentences in your notebooks. Have a nice day.